Hi guys, welcome to AdTech Macros, and today's tutorial we will going to look for a Google AdSense search ads basically, and how you can customize search ads, how you can integrate the search ads on your site, or you can replace search functionality on your site with Google search ads and earn a revenue. So there are two ways to basically you can create a Google search ads. Before diving into that one, let's check what are the requirements of uh, in order to create a search ad. So basically what you will need is a Google AdSense account, which is approved account basically. And after that you will need an additional feature of Google search ads enabled in your AdSense account. So these are the two basic requirements for creating a Google AdSense search ads in your AdSense account, and then implementing it on your site so that you can earn a revenue via search ads. So there are two ways basically via which you can create AdSense search ads. One is basically via AdSense dashboard, and the another method is via a programmable search ads via CAC. CAC is basically a different kind of a platform which is called as a programmable search provided by Google, where you can actually create a customizable search ads. You can customize the theme, colors, background, and all those things with the search ads, how the result should be shown, what are the in general ways to show the result, where you want to show just a result, whether you want to show the result as a pop-up on your site, whether you want to show the result on a left side or right side of the page. You can customize all those things via programmable search. So before that, let's get started with the first method, which is creating a search ads via Google AdSense. I will just show you the dashboard, and will show you how I have created the search ads in AdSense account. You can get the AdSense code from that one, and you can implement that on your site. So let's check. Firstly, let's go into this AdSense account. So here you can see, if you are into Google AdSense account, log into that one, then go to add for search, custom search engines, and inside the custom search engines you will find a new search ads. And here you can name the search ads, whether you want to whether you want that search to show the result just from your site, or whether you want to show the result from all over the globe along with your site. You can customize that one. So let's try. So I will just put one site, which is basically one of my other sites. So let's try that one. So this is my site. So let's try all support. Okay, and I want to show the result from all over the web basically. So I will keep it as it is, the entire web. Here the keywords basically that I will use is in general keywords which should show up the result for a particular thing. So that's why I will put some keywords like customer care number, or support number, support email, or address. I will add these things. And apart from that one, just a minute. Sorry guys, there was some issue. So I have added the keywords here. I want to use the safe search, and the default language for the search should be an English. So I will keep it as it is. Now in custom channels, basically I can add additional details regarding this search, where you can add units or particular things which should be shown, or track a performance of a custom channel on your sites. Apart from that, there is other option which is basically the search result, and here you can customize how the search result should show. It show on a Google page in the same window, so a same tab, basically a different window, and you want to show whether the result on your site basically. So you can customize that one. You can add a image URL, logo image URL, and you can position where you want to actually show this a kind of a ad. So this is basically adjusting or making a codes changes or making a search engine via the AdSense. This is one method of doing it. We will not create any kind of a search engine right now for this site. So I will just go on to another site which I have already created. So what I will do is I will just click on this one, get code. Once you find this, once you create the search engines, you will be able to get a two codes, which is basically like this one is the search box and the other is search result code. So this is basically the code which you need to put at the top, and this is the code where you need to put it at just right behind, right below the code that you are pasting for search box code. So what this search box code is, basically the search box that will be appear on your site is the, this is the code for that one, and this is the code where the result will show, which is as per your configuration, whether it's on a new window or new tab or just below the on your same page or just below the search box. So here you can control that setting. Basically this is terms and conditions. Once you get this code, you need to implement this code inside your body. So this is how this first part of creating and search ads inside your Google AdSense dashboard is. And this is how we can generate overall search ads and implement it on your site. So this is the first part. We will going to look for things, the other portion, which is basically uh, this one is a programmable search ads, give us a lots of options. So we will going to create a search engines just specifically for this one. For same site, I will going to create a customizable search engines via programmable search ads. So let's dive into that one. For that one, what you will need to do is, let's just search for csc.google search. You will be able to find a first result. Just click on google.csc. Okay, here you will be listed with all the search engines that you have created here. Since the account is same, you will need a Google account for this one in order to create a search, and that Google account needs to have an AdSense account for which you will going to implement the search ads. So the first procedure of creating a search ads is just, once you are into this dashboard, create an ad. Okay, it will ask for site. So my site name is all support.in. I will just add the site because this is the site for which I will be going to create a search ads. The language for these sites I am choosing as it is as English, so I will keep it as it is. Now click on the create button and it will start creating the code. Now in order to modify, this is the just a search codes which we have actually created, but it's not modified it. In order to modify the code, what you need to do, you need to click on control panel. Once you are into the control panel, now you need to add search descriptions. So I will add a all-in-one search for support numbers, emails and address. So this is basically what I am going to add it here. So, and in general you will add a keywords. Make sure that you are adding one keywords per one keyword or small number of keywords and let it save, because if you see there is no option to save a setting, so it will be automatically saved. So I will add a top popular uh, search keywords on my site. Okay, uh, that will be here. Okay, this is the just two keywords. If you see, it's saving and it is saved now. Now this is the public search URL which will be needed in a later part. So if you want to show, you can preview all these things here. If you want to show image as well as a text search result, you can toggle that one from here. So now I'm turning on the search result as well. So if I search for, like for example, at tag macros, the result will be shown here. Okay, and you will see that from web and from image. So here you can control what kind of a result you want to show it. Okay, so this is in general thing you can do it. Now if you see, the result are not coming from a from a web, but these result are, it's showing that no result are found. The reason for that one is because if you see here, I have added the all support. So until and unless there is a keywords related to all support, then only it will show the result, because that's how we added the setting. So if I search for phone pay numbers, okay, now let's add a phone pay number. You will see that result for this one. Now it's showing a result from this one, and these are the ads basically, and all the results are from my site. You see, all the rest of the result are from my sites only and not from other sites, and only this portion is the ads portion. You can see the images as well, and the images will also show up from only my site and not from the web basically. So how we can control this setting? In order to do that, what you need to do is, if you go on to this option, you will see that search the entire web. If I just turn it on this option, and let's do another search for same result which was showing nothing. If I do this add tag macros, okay, now you are seeing that add tag macros language, Facebook page, all those things are showing up here uh, on this search result, and this is happening just because we have turned this option on. Now this is the setting. Now if you want to have if you have a similar kind of a site which shows same kind of a result, you can add additional sites by doing this one. You can add this additional sites, and now the next results will be shown from that site as well. Now this is first thing that you have done. Now this is just a basic part of a search that you have done. Now let's move on to how you are linking these ads. Is because of this option that is present is called ads. Now thing is, if you want to monetize this search, you just need to turn it on. Now it will show an AdSense ID which will be associated with this search, and this AdSense ID is basically the AdSense associated with my this account. So that's why it's showing up here. Okay, now if I want to add an additional users, you can do on here and add some additional users. You can mention the privilege of that additional users, but we will not dive into that one because it's not necessary. I'm assuming that you are the one which will be creating everything. So just make sure that whoever is creating this programmable search, he needs to have an AdSense access. If not, you are the one who have actually already enabled this option for the users that you want to work on this search results. Okay, now since I'm the user with the AdSense account associated, so I don't have to do I will not face any kind of issue in terms of linking an AdSense account. Okay, now coming to the next part, which is look and feel. In the look and feel part, is this part is basically how your search result shows. So let me show you. So if I add, for example, let's add a Facebook. Okay, you will see the result is showing as a pop-up. Okay, this result is showing as a pop-up. That's why we can control how this search result should show. So if I choose a full width and just add again a result, I will add a search result as a Facebook. It will show right at the bottom as a full width. Okay, so this is how this overall look and feel works. I will go with this full width. Okay, and apart from that, I need to save this part. Okay, now I want a full width. Now coming to the theme part, now you can customize how the look and feel of it, like in general the coloring part. So here I will choose this part. I will save this one. Okay, in customization there is lots of options. So if you want to add your own logo here, you can just provide the URL. Okay, and just save it. For example, I'm saving this one. It will show up just below that one. Okay, so it will show as a result of lyrics tab. Okay, since this is site of all support, so we will not going to do that anything. Now for search results, you can control how the borders work. So if you see here, if I want to show a red border like this one, it will show as a red border. So for example, now if you want to customize this search button, you can control this one with this one. So if you see the color is changed, I want to show like this one, so I will keep it as it is. For border color, for border of this, basically I will add red color. The icon color I will add, for example, let's say, so this one, it doesn't look good, so I will just check this one. And basically you can control how this button should show up. Refinement is how the result should show up. Okay, so if you see the image web So these kind of result you can control how that look and feel of that works, you can change. Now coming to main part, which is basically you will see that there is a enhanced by Google. If you don't want this to show up, what you can do is click on Google branding and disable this one and save it, so there will not be any kind of a Google branding there. You can customize how the result should show. If you see, all changes are reflected here, so you can customize all those things. Coloring part, URL. This is promotional basically. So if you have some kind of a URL and title that you want to promote it, you can do this one from here basically. This is the thumbnail part. This is not small images that will show up, images that will be show up in the result. This is the that part basically. So if you want to show a result or not, you can control from this one. This is the search feature, and in this search feature is basically the, if you want to have a additional, like if you want to promote your own specific URLs via search engine that is implemented on your site. Okay, so that part you can do it from here. Refinement, I have already told what kind of a basically what kind of a details you want to show or not. Autocomplete is basically, if you go on to Google, you will see that just when you type something, some result will show up, and out of that you can search, you can just click on any of this and you will get a result. So this is for that purpose. Just note that if you see that it will take a several hours to actually this functionality to work as expected, so you need to be patient, you need to be a patient in order to get this functionality enabled. Okay, this is synonyms, this is not necessary. This is advanced options, result sorting. So if you want to sort the results by date or image or anything else, you can do that one. This is browser history and all those additional parameters that you can add it here from this advanced options. But since we are going with the basic option, so we will stick to that one. Here you can actually link your Google Analytics account. Okay, so if I just select whatever the property it is, so I have already linked, so I will just select this one, and this is audit log. So if I, whichever the user is actually modifying anything, you will get to see the results. This is analytics, Google Analytics already linked with this one. Okay, let's select it. Okay, so I will add all the results with this one will be shown up. Is how overall changes are done. So once you are done with the changes, what you need to do is like receive a code. Okay, now this is the code that is generated. So based on what kind of a look and feel you selected, for example, I have selected full width, that's why there is no two codes is generated. Now if I select this one and save this part, okay, and went on to setup and just receive a code, you will see that I will get a two portion of code. One is for search box, and here the next obtain a code for search result, and this is for search result. So I will get a two part of a code which I can implement. Okay, if I'm selecting look and feel in that way, what I will going to do is I just want a full width, so I will save this option. Okay, and you don't have to go to setup in order to get the code. You can just click on this save and get code, and you will be you will have the code right here. So let's take this code. I will keep it right here. Now what I will going to do is I will log into my site basically. Okay, thing is not correct. Yeah, so this is the site. I have customized this thing, but yeah, yeah, I know what is the issue. Yeah, is basically okay. Now I have actually logged into my WordPress site. What I will do is basically add a new page which is called as a search. Okay, now create a one page. You can implement that code in anywhere on the site where you are, wherever you want to implement that code basically. You will not face any kind of issue with that one. So let's create one page and add the code. I will this one, this is search, and here I'm using this add HTML, and here I will add the code that is present. I will add, in case some, you can add some text detail as well. I will just start, okay, and then this is saved. You can add, for example, this is from this is actually the Yoast plugin, which instead of schedule I will just add click and all next and schedule. Let's check this page. These are ads basically that is getting shown up. Now here is the search that we have basically all these ads. Let's search for any terms. For example, let's search for Facebook, and if I click on this one, you'll see that now the results are loading fine here, and I can get whatever the results I want right into my sites. Okay. If I search for, let's say I'm searching for PhonePe, here I'm getting this all the results from PhonePe. There will be ads, okay, there will be ads that is getting shown just below this one. It's depend on how you have configured these things basically. Okay, so this is how you can implement a search on your page. I will just try and add this code into one more thing, which is if you see in here I have this search. Okay, so what I will going to do is I will replace the search with the new search that I have. So for in order to do that, I will go on to widget, and inside the widget there will be a top which is a search. Okay, so what I will going to do is basically add a custom HTML, and here I will paste that code as a search and save it. So now if you remember, the configuration is a full page full width. Okay, it might not look correct, not will not preview correctly because we are implementing that particular part inside a sidebar. Okay, so if you see, it's a very small box that is getting created, uh, will not have that much look. It is showing you the result just in your sidebar. If you are fine with this one, then all good, but what I would recommend is when go on to this one, and instead of this look and feel as this one, just choose as a compact one. Okay, okay, and just remember that once the code is implemented, you don't have to generate the code again and again, because uh, the code will remain same, nothing will change. This is, if you see, this is a public search URL. Okay, so you can see that this is similar to what you are saying here. So this will not change. This is your search engine ID. This option will not change by anything. So you don't have to actually copy paste codes from the search every time. You just need to modify the code right here, and rest of the changes will show up right away on your site. So let's refresh the page. Now we have actually added as a compact. Okay, let's try to search for example DFP. Okay, this is a compact way of showing the result. You are getting the result from a web. Okay, and it's working fine as expected. So you can replace this result as you want. Okay, okay, okay. You are getting the results. Now one issue that I am seeing here is that the results are showing up, but the results are not from my sites, it's from the web only. So what you basically can do is you go to this option particularly, and okay, here search and search page setup, change to page, save this code. Okay, setup, and Single code here, search result. Yeah. So you see here you can actually configure what kind of a where the expected result should show up. Okay, support.in. This is the query parameter, and we'll add this save and refresh this page. Seeing customer care number, share details, customer contact us, and all those results are showing here. Uh, Overall, you can sort this out. Mostly the results are from the web, but I have implemented same kind of a code on one of other site, which is this one. And if you see, you can see that the results are showing up there as well. This is a customized advanced customization that I have done for it. This one. So Apple search for get the results right here. So you are if you see, I have customized the background of this search result, so it's showing up in this way. Okay, customized. And there is another one which where I have actually implemented this is this site where I have implemented kind of a code. So I guess he have that particular part. So yeah, I guess he have removed that part basically. But this is how in general you can actually add the codes. So if you are you're following this whole tutorials, you are able to get whatever the details you want with this ads and search ads. You can implement it, you can check the revenue against the search ads and search that is placed on the site. You can get exact result right away. Your code, you can actually do the integration part with your existing search with this Google search ads. This is the way you can integrate any site with Google search ad and earn a revenue via Google AdSense search ads. uh, that's it for today. If you have any kind of a doubt, you can always reach out to me on my email address, that's at techmacros@gmail.com, or you can always type me on Sachin underscore Paul. If you have any questions, any doubt, you can always reach out to me for any ad operations related, advertising related, app, mediation, Google Ad Manager, or any header bidding, app bidding, mediation, everything. You need any kind of help, you can always visit my site, which is at tagmacros.com. You will find a different kind of articles there written by me, and mostly are how-to articles, so it will be helpful for you to uh, get an idea or implement anything that you want. So that's it for today's tutorial. Thank you.